Well, what's this? Is that a new Doors badge? I've never heard of this before, how do I obtain it? Well, I'm glad you asked, hypothetical viewer, as that's what I'm going to discuss in today's video. You see, when Doors updated recently, a secret new achievement was added to the game titled Content Creator, one which is actually currently the rarest achievement in the entire game, with a grand total of only 5 owners, at least as of now. Some of you may have seen or heard of this achievement before, and were confused as to how it's obtained or what it even means, and I want to make this video to clear all of that up. The Content Creator achievement is part of a much larger project known as the Content Creator Program, and although this program is currently in its infancy right now, it'll be a way for Doors YouTubers to connect with the developers. Today, I'm going to be explaining to all of you everything you need to know about this program, as well as how it all ties into this exclusive Content Creator achievement. So, with all of that being said, let's begin. Alright, so if we take a look at the description of this badge, we'll notice how it says it's given to those who are a part of the Content Creator Program. Barely any public information has been given about this program. However, I was given the green light to explain it to all of you guys. Essentially, select Doors content creators, so those who make Doors videos or shorts or live streams, are put into a special server where they can all chat with each other and speak directly to the developers, which is super helpful because it can make gathering information for videos a whole lot more convenient. Anyways, those who are selected to be in the server are members of the Content Creation Program, and they receive this special achievement which I'm sure all of you know by now. This achievement is essentially just another QA tester badge, where it's only given to a select few people and really isn't part of the main game's progression. Now, with that all being said, you may be asking yourself a few questions. Notably, what even goes on in the program and how can I join? Well, I'll explain both to you right now. Let's go over that first question to start. If you are accepted into the Doors Content Creator Program, you'll gain access to a few perks, besides the Content Creator achievement in-game. For one, you'll be given nearly 24/7 access to ask the developers anything you wish. Obviously, they can't tell you stuff like when the next update will come out or what all the new entities will be, but you can still ask them questions regarding the game or anything like that, and that can help with creating Doors content, so it is pretty useful. Secondly, you gain access to exclusive teasers showcasing upcoming content. Now keep in mind these teasers aren't that revealing, and it's mostly just small side content, but nonetheless it's still pretty cool. Lastly though, seeing as how the only people in the server are other content creators, it's really easy to connect with them to plan certain events together, such as YouTuber challenges or something like that. All in all, it's a really good program, and it's especially helpful to content creators who need the developers to access certain information, so people like me find it very useful. Now, that all sounds really cool, but how does one even join this program? Well, let's get into that. For one, you obviously need to be a Doors content creator. Normal players can't really just be here on the server, because it doesn't really serve them any purpose. This is just for those who make Doors videos, shorts, or live streams. Secondly though, the developers actually gave out a list of all the requirements one would need to even be considered allowed into the program. I'll put it all up on the screen, but essentially if you meet all the content creation and follower or subscriber requirements, an already pre-existing member can invite you to the server. The developers of course need to approve this invitation, but if they do, then you'll be invited and will be able to get all the perks I described earlier, including the Content Creator achievement. Now, like I said at the beginning of this video, given how only 5 people own the achievement as of right now, only 5 people are currently in the program, myself included. So why is the program so limited? I mean, why bother even having a program for content creators if only a very small amount of them are allowed in? Well, there are a couple of reasons for that. For one, there actually exists another perk for being a member which I didn't mention because I'm not allowed to give specifics on it. But what this perk does is make it so whenever a new member is added, it puts a massive strain on the developers, hence why they're trying to keep the members limited, at least as of right now. Additionally, like I briefly mentioned in this video's introduction, the Content Creator Program is in its very early stages, so I'd understand the developers wanting to keep the initial numbers of members very small to see how it runs, then slowly expanding upon it as new members are invited. So if you are a content creator and are looking to join this content creator program, I'd recommend you just be patient as of right now, as this thing's full release is going to be a rather slow process. Now, if you recall, in order to be invited into the program, you need to have one of the 5 pre-existing members recommend you. I myself am currently working on recommending a few individuals who I think could deserve to be allowed into the server, but keep in mind that you shouldn't harass any other members or developers to let you in. I made a video a while back talking about another Doors exclusive badge, and some of you went harassing the developers, and that's just not cool. You've gotta be patient for these things, and if you are being a menace, then that might just kill all your chances of being let into this program, so just don't do it. Also, keep in mind that you shouldn't be trying to get it in just for the achievement. This program exists to help content creators connect with others and make videos with developer insight. If you just want an achievement and nothing else, then maybe this program isn't for you, so do keep that in consideration. Also, for all the content creators out there, just keep in mind that just because you meet all the requirements I mentioned earlier and are recommended by a pre-existing member, that doesn't mean you are guaranteed admission into this program. As I said, that's the developer's choice. So if you are a problematic individual or primarily make content which doesn't align with the developer's intended content creation requirements, such as modded Doors gameplay, then you probably won't be let into the server. There are, of course, special cases which haven't really been addressed here, such as if you are a non-English speaking YouTuber or use generative AI in your videos. And I honestly don't really know what happens to YouTubers who fall under those categories, but I guess that's just something which will be decided on a later date. So, like I said, you just gotta be patient if you do fall into one of those special categories. I'm sure your time will come eventually, but it's not right now. So yeah, that was basically all you needed to know about the Doors Content Creator Program and the very rare Content Creator achievement that goes alongside being in the program. I think being in the program is an excellent opportunity, because it helps really well with creating videos. And again, don't harass the developers or any members about the achievement or being let into the program. To all the Doors content creators out there who just might be watching this video, I applaud your work and sticking to Doors. And good luck, as you may just be considered to be let into this program at a future date. So with all of that being said, let me know down in the comments what you think of all this. Do you like the idea of this program, and what improvements would you make to it if you do have any feedback about how it's being executed? And if you're a content creator, let me know about your channel specifics down in the comments, as I might just have to take a look at them to see if you are a good candidate of being selected for the program. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.